Hey y'all, this is Jen with Sassy Southern NC Girl, and this is hashtag Deck the Year and hashtag ATC MDC collab, open collab. And this week is week 29 for Deck the Year. And Deck the Year is an open collaboration hosted by Penny from Penny's Crafty Creations. And ATC MDC Open Collab is an open collaboration hosted by Tony from Creative Chica Halls and Crafts, Kimmy from Kimmy's Kitchen and More, and Kat from Kat, Kaz, and Callie. And this again is week 29 of Deck the Year. So I thought with the Shark Week starting on Sunday, I would do a Shark Week theme. So I went ahead, I'm using these Lawn Fawn stamps. It's called Dunna. And I have the die cut as well that goes with it. And I went ahead and stamped everything out. I am using a paper pad that I got in Germany. It's made in the Netherlands. So you can't get it here, I don't think, but and I'm using this metallic silver pencil from the Prang pencils that came from Dollar Tree, the 36 pack, and it has the metallic gold and silver included in the pack. And so I'm just going to color the shark fins. I might color the bubbles blue, or I might just leave them white. I think I'll do them blue though. And so I hope you guys are having a wonderful week. This has been another busy week for me. Work is super busy right now. We are down 2 team members, and we migrated to that new system last month, and it's been nothing but a headache and making our jobs harder, not easier. And it's just been crazy. My son's soccer practices for the high school started back last week. So this is his 2nd week of practices, and we've had some really bad weather. I helped my oldest son move. Well, I didn't help him move. So he moved. He's living in Kentucky. And he works out of Nashville, but he mostly works in Kentucky. But his main office is in Nashville. But he moved 30 minutes away because it was cheaper. And so for the last couple of months, he's been paying rent in 2 places because my youngest was away for like almost 2 weeks with his best friend. They went to Florida, and he didn't have anybody to help him move, and so he couldn't get his stuff out of his apartment. So he had been paying rent in 2 places. So this past weekend, my youngest helped him get his stuff out, and then yesterday I went and helped him pick up his car, because he has a work van, and then he has his car, his personal vehicle. And so I went and picked him up so that he could drive his car back to his house. And then I just went home. I drove to his new apartment, which is like 30 minutes away, and it took him to his old apartment, which is like 5 minutes from my house, 5-10 minutes. And then he just drove back home, and I drove back home. But then I had to go to a parent meeting for soccer last night right after that. And then today, I tried to go pick up, my son had his sports physical yesterday also, because they have to have a current physical every year to play sports for the state of Kentucky. And they have to have it, the coaches have to have it on file, because at any time they can pull their records, and if the players are ineligible, meaning they don't have their physicals or whatever, then that forces them to forfeit the game. So like the whole team would forfeit, not just the player. So we had to make sure he got a physical, and then I tried to go get, so they gave him a prescription for acne, which he had before, but he had run out, and we just hadn't had time to go back to the doctor. And then, so she re-prescribed it yesterday, and I tried to go pick it up, but he had practice after the appointment, and it was already 3 o'clock, and so I told her that I couldn't wait for it. Well, I guess she went ahead and filled it anyway. And so when I tried to go pick it up at the other pharmacy on post, they told me I couldn't get it because it had been filled at the other pharmacy and they were closed. It's so stupid. It's the same base. But anyway, she told me that they'd already filled it and she couldn't pull it from them because they were closed. And I'm like, well, he's going out of town tomorrow and he really needs it today, but she still wouldn't assist me. So I wasted 30 minutes of my time doing that today. And then I thought I had to pick up my daughter after work, but about 10 minutes before I was going to go get her, she was like, my best friend's going to pick me up. And so I just went home. And then I had to do laundry for my son because he's going to a soccer camp this weekend in North Carolina. And, oh shoot. Okay, y'all, I was trying to avoid having to cut this, but it's not gonna cooperate. So I'm gonna have to cut each one out individually. I was hoping to save some time, but anyway. And then, oh, so after they wouldn't fill it for me, I decided to run to Dollar Tree because I needed, so I provide candy for one of my coworkers, well, for all the coworkers, but only some of them eat it. And one of the girls gives me money because she eats it all the time. But I had to go get some more because we were running low. And so I had to run do that. And then I came back. And so my week has just been crazy, crazy busy. And then my boss is out of town till next Wednesday. And so, I mean, not that it doesn't really change anything. I still do my work and everything, but needless to say, I am glad tomorrow's Friday. But y'all pray for me about my overtime because I really do need some overtime. Desperately. This is the cutest little set. And it is perfect size for ETCs and even for Twinkies. You could use the little, I don't know that the big shark would fit on a Twinkie, but definitely the little fin. I'm thinking about getting one of those print and scan and cut things. Y'all know what I'm talking about? Where you can scan in anything and cut it. Thinking about doing that because I have dies for some of my stamps, but not all of my stamps. And like when I buy stamps on Temu now, I try to get the ones that have dies, but you can't always do that. And of course, I have a ton of stamps that don't have dies, that never had dies. And it would just make life a lot easier, I think. And I'm not 100% sure if I can use this to cut that bubble, that other bubble. It's kind of weird. Seems like there should be one for that little bubble. I may either have to just cut it, freehand cut it, or leave it out. And then for the words, I'm just going to cut them square. Y'all, I'm super excited about Shark Week this year. If you don't watch Shark Week, It's really cool. It's a bunch, if you've never watched Shark Week, you don't know what it is. It's a week-long thing on the Discovery Channel, and they do, like, it's all about sharks. Everything is about sharks. And somebody hosts every year, and this year Jason Momoa is hosting. And I love Jason Momoa. And the little commercials they've been doing for it are super cool. They're cute. There's one of him like skipping on the beach. I'm hosting Shark Week. It's really cute. I don't know. I'm just obsessed with it. I've been watching it for years, and I actually have a bracelet that tracks a shark in the like off the coast of North Carolina. So it's super cool. Okay, we're done with this. And let me see if I can cut this. If I can't cut this out good, I'm gonna just let it be. But I'm hoping I can. And y'all, I discovered this little trick. I don't remember how, I just figured it out one day. If you take your tweezers when you're cutting itty bitty things, like freehand, it makes it much easier to cut. So it's not a perfect circle, but good enough. Okay, so now, so I got one of those glue sticks off of Temu, that Penny from Penny's Crafty Creations. I don't know if it's exactly the one she uses because she didn't have a link, I don't think. But we're going to try it because she says she loves it. And she said it's like her favorite. And I do love my Barely Art glue, but I just want to try it. Because this is a little more convenient than the Barely Art glue. We'll see how good it sticks. And I did already go ahead and round my corners, but I think I'm going to have to do it again. It's also a little less messy because it doesn't ooze out the sides like the Barely Art glue does. Let me round these corners out a little bit better. And then I'm going to go ahead and punch a hole in it because I forgot to do that last week with my embroidery one. And there's nowhere to put it, so I want to go ahead and do that before I decorate. And I picked this paper because it kind of looks like waves, and I thought that it would be cool. Okay, so I need to decide, first of all, so to distress the sides and stuff, I'm using this Tim Holtz. I have a bunch of these little mini ones here. I have like 2 more of these. And this one is called Salty Ocean, which I thought would be perfect. Not only is it a similar color, but I like the name. So there's that, and then we will distress the words. And I'm also going to use my tweezers for that as well, because that way I don't get it on my fingers. Oops. I might need to use these ones. These ones just kind of seem to work better. And I think I'm going to use either some diamond dots or I have some dewdrops. I'm probably going to use the dewdrops because they look more like bubbles. And I think I have some that are oceany color. You guys, I was really hoping I would make it to the beach this year. But it is not going to happen. I just don't have the leave or the money, to be honest. But I'm making it my mission to go next summer. Okay. So there's that. And then I'm actually going to close this so I don't want it to dry out. Okay. Now, I need to decide placement. So I think I'm going to do the You Are Jawsome up here. And then maybe the big shark down here. Or like so. And the little fin, I want to do it like on one of these, like it's a wave. So like there's two of them. And then the little fishy down here with his little bubbles. Well, maybe this way. Bubble. Bubble. And then this, maybe like there. Oopsie. And I think I'm gonna, oops. I think I'm gonna leave the bubbles flat because I want to put the, I think I'm gonna put the dewdrops over that. And then maybe a couple of diamond dots or something. And then I think I'll just pop up the You Are Jawsome and then the big shark. I think that's what I'm gonna do. So let me get some of this, and some of these little squares. Okay, I'm gonna pause you guys for 1 second to get my dewdrops. Okay guys, so I have this big, oops. So yeah, I broke this earlier tonight and I'm gluing it back together. Maybe. We'll see. So I have this big thing of dewdrops. So I got these dewdrops like probably 10 years ago, you guys. But, and I've had them all this time because I used to do these swaps with them in Yahoo groups. But Carrie from Double Click Connect sells these. She hand makes them. And so I'm going to need some more because I've recently been using these more and I'm going to run out. And she has some really cool colors. And they used to sell these in the stores. I don't know if they still do. But hers are really pretty. I've seen them. And they're very affordable. And she's having an open collaboration where you can win some. But I'm going to post that video tomorrow. So be looking out for that. So I've got these. These are... And I like these because you can kind of see through them a bit. I don't know if I'm going to cover that up or not. And actually, I am going to need my Barely Art glue for the little stuff. So, okay. So, let's do this first. The letters. I don't think these are small enough. So we are going to cut a little piece of this. And then cut it like so. And then that way. Y'all, I found some of those Christmas scissors that I got, I guess, was it from Dollar Tree? Or no, Dollar General. It was Dollar General. I think it was last year. I have like 2 or 3 pairs of those Christmas freaking scissors. And so like I bought these bee scissors and I'm thinking But I needed new scissors, and I have scissors in there. Now, granted, they're Christmas, but that's okay. Like, who cares, right? Okay, I need a little bit more. But I was like, really, Jen? Like, I have so much stuff, like, I don't even know what I have. It's ridiculous. That's going to be too fat for that one. So, I'll just put that over there for something else. Okay. I had so many ideas for this, and this is eventually what I came up with, because I have all this shark stuff. Like, I have these super cute cupcake liners that I got from Hobby Lobby, I think, on clearance. Yeah, they were 24 cents. And then I have these stickers and die cuts from Hobby Lobby, and so I was like, I don't know what I want to do, y'all. But I eventually decided on this because I had forgotten that I even got this. So I got this on Amazon a while back, and I specifically got it for Shark Week. But because I thought there was going to be a collab, a Shark Week collab, or a summer collab with like ocean stuff, but I think the person who was going to do that decided to do something else with that channel. So, or I may have missed it, who knows? Who even knows? But at any rate, I love sharks, and I love Shark Week, and I do Shark Week in my planner. I do like a Shark Week theme in my planner. So it's all good. It will get used. Fear not. Yo, I really didn't need this many. Okay. Sorry, y'all. I had to pause. My husband came in here. He forgot I was filming, but he brought me some Girl Scout cookies. I said, where'd you get Girl Scout cookies? Isn't Girl Scout cookie season over? He said, don't you worry about it. So I was like, okay. I'll take it. Sorry, y'all, if you can hear my son playing video games. This kid. Oh, you guys, I didn't do my what's going on Wednesday, so I actually didn't know yesterday anyway, but I found out today that our stabilization request for my youngest for high school got approved, so I am going to be living in Kentucky for 3 more years. So there's that. I mean, yes, I'm happy about it, but also not. Like, I really just want to go home, y'all. I'm ready to be done with all this military moving, but alas, it's going to be a while. My husband's still got a little bit to go. Also, you guys, I want to do a, this is a test to how many people watch my entire video. So I am thinking about, so I have an Etsy shop, but I don't get as much traffic as I used to because I don't update it very frequently, because they charge you 20 cents every single time that you list something, and then they charge you when it sells, and they charge you all these fees. So then I thought about doing a website, which I have I currently have going on right now, but it's really hard for me to maneuver, and I don't know if I'm just like I consider myself to be pretty technically savvy, and I'm struggling with it, y'all. Struggling. Like, I cannot, let's just say I'm having a hard time, okay? So I am thinking about opening a separate Instagram just to list like stuff that I have for sale. And like, I have so many embellishments. I have planner clips. I have like I have all kinds of stuff to sell. And I'm thinking about just listing it on Etsy. Not Etsy. Lord. Instagram. So, for those of you that actually watch my videos all the way through, what do you think about that? Like, would you be interested in, and it's not necessarily, like, it's going to be all kinds of stuff. Like, it may be household stuff. It may be planner stuff. It may be crafty stuff. It may be home decor. It may be, like, it could be a 100 gazillion different things. Like, for instance, I have all these little fabric pumpkins, and they're all different designs, and they would be so cute on so many things. But like, I've had these for years, and if I still have them, like, chances are I'm not going to use them all. So like, I could destash them for like 10 cents a piece. And I was thinking about doing like $5 minimums to make it worth my while, you know. So like, because I don't want people just buying something for $1, because shipping's going to be, I'm going to only do track shipping unless I really, really trust you. That way I have proof that stuff got mailed, you know what I'm saying? No offense to anybody by me saying that, but like, I've had people lie before and say they didn't get stuff that I sent to them in good faith untracked. So like, for my own protection, I think I'm gonna have to require it. But anyway, it's just a thought. I just want to know what you guys think. Like, would you, and it will be like, the payment method will be PayPal, goods and services, like no friends and family, because I have a business anyway, a business account, and so I cannot receive friends and family anyway on that account, even if I wanted to. That's too big. So I'm thinking, oh, I have these little ones too, this different color. I like that. Oh, and then I have these little ones over here. I might be overdoing this, y'all, but I don't really care. So tell me what you think. Like, would you check it out at the very least? And I would sell like my junk journal stuff, everything there. I mean, I may still keep Etsy for a while, because I do have like, so I make felt stuff, and I used to make jewelry, and I do still have jewelry stuff listed. 1, 2, 1, 2. Yeah, I think that's good. I do still have jewelry stuff listed, but mostly I find that I sell what sells on Etsy for me is my felt stuff. Sometimes destash stuff, like I do have destash like stamps and stuff that sell occasionally, and then my planner stuff, that's what I find sells. What do you guys think? Oh, I really like that. I think that's so cute. But let me know what you guys think about the Instagram sales. I'm not necessarily going to get rid of my other stuff immediately, but like as an alternative, like, because I could list that Instagram in all my videos, and like whatever's left, you guys could go there. And also that would keep me from having to pay, the only fees I would have to pay would be eBay, not eBay, PayPal fees. So let me know if you would check it out if I did that. Because I have a ton of stuff. I have stickers, I have embellishments, I have beads, I have cabochons, I have planner stuff. Like, y'all, I have so much stuff. I have napkins, like, for decoupage. I have a ton of stuff that I've been wanting to list, but like, and like the way it would work is like, if once something's sold out, until it's received and I know it's received, I wouldn't delete the post on Instagram, but I would like turn off comments. That way you would know if you can't make a comment, like, it's not available. I have washi, all kinds of stuff, y'all. So just let me know. Again, please check out Penny at Penny's Crafty Creations for the hashtag Deck the Year challenge. You can jump in and out as you would like. Also, the hashtag ATC MDC Open Collab. Check those 3 ladies out. I do a hashtag Crafty Thursday on Thursdays. I'm gonna put the hashtag in there, but I'm not. It won't have like the what do you call it? That won't be my thumbnail. It'll be the. Usually when I do the ATC MDC Open Collab, I do that. That's that and the Deck the Year. That's what I put on the thumbnail, just because, to like help them out. But Penny does mention my channel every single week when she posts her video, and I greatly appreciate that. Oh shoot, y'all, I just ripped that. But anyway, I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your evening, and have a blessed, wonderful Friday. I will be posting tomorrow, and probably Saturday and Sunday too. I have a lot of information that I want to get out. I'm going to have to put this in something else, y'all. I messed it up. I have a lot of information that I want to get out, some VRs and some different things. So, you'll be seeing a lot from me this weekend, because I'm having to play catch up. But I hope that you guys will give this a thumbs up if you like it. Please consider subscribing to my channel if you're not already subscribed. I do have a challenge and giveaway going on right now. I will link that below. And I'll see you guys in the next one. And remember, in a world where you can be anything, be kind, y'all. Bye.